Again.
What shirt are you wearing today?
Well, I couldn't find my other shirts that I've got, the Lucky Strike shirts.
Yeah.
So I grabbed this one, and it's the MindLab 2025 Dealers Conference. Very comfortable shirt.
It looks comfortable, actually.
It is. Nice material.
Yeah.
It is. So that's why I've got the MindLab shirt on. Yeah.
Well, we've had another busy week.
Another busy week.
So, Cold of the week, Relic of the week.
Yeah.
We had the Gold Monster 2000 train over the weekend, which was another successful day.
Yep.
We've got newsletter highlights, which includes a find on video.
Okay.
And then our topic of the night is prospecting after controlled burns and bushfires.
Yeah, and what to look for. Like, yeah, we'll talk about that later. I don't want to spoil it.
And we are releasing the WA tour dates for the all-inclusives.
Okay.
If you haven't seen them in your emails already today.
Okay, very good.
Let's get into it. And thank you again as well for everyone for your Black Friday and Cyber Monday support.
Wasn't that good?
Yes.
Very good. So thanks, guys. Yeah.
Now, gold of the week, what do you have in store for us?
Okay.
Maybe do relic of the week first.
Oh, maybe I should see what's up on it.
You spoiled it.
Okay. Relic of the week. Look, I think I've talked about crucibles before. This is a extremely large one.
Huge.
I've got bigger ones.
Bigger?
Yeah. Where are they? They're in the shop in a box.
Wow.
Than this. But crucibles are what they use to melt the gold with. And then they had tongs, and then they tipped the gold out. See the little bit cut out bit there? Yeah. But the reason I wanted to talk about the excuse me, about that tonight was sometimes when you're out in the bush, especially around mine sites,
look for the gold inside.
Look for the gold inside. Because I have picked up chips of them before around mine sites, and they've had little bits of gold. That nearly hit you, did it? Yeah. Probably need a light on that one because it's got a lot of slag in it.
Yeah.
See any?
There's some like ready clay in there in the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. But so yeah, keep an eye open, especially around where there's been larger mine sites, I suppose, where there's been, a gold melting room. They generally melted their gold on site, a lot of the smaller ones. And yeah, when they finish with the crucibles, they just throw them out the back.
Yeah.
They break, and you'll get little chips of it with gold in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did detector pick that up?
The Gold Monster 2000 what? Yeah, if there was little bits stuck in the slag of this. The slag is the flux that what's that? Looks goldy looking to me or not? Don't know. Just there. But the flux or the slag is when they throw it in there and they're pouring it, it flows out with the gold. Yeah. And that's why you get little bits of slag stuck in. See this one, hear that?
I'm watching it.
See any?
See those little bits of like red clay in there?
Oh, down the bottom.
I don't see any. But what about the sound?
I don't know. Yeah, when you tap it, it sounds hollow.
Yeah.
And I can see a crack running through here.
Oh, okay.
On the, you can't see it. You can see it on the inside, but yeah, this one's
So
cracked.
if it didn't have a crack, it wouldn't sound hollow?
No. Hear that? Yeah, just sounds hollow. But yeah, so if you're out the bush and you come across bits of it, certainly have a look.
Yeah.
And just see, whether there's any gold attached to it.
Yeah.
Because I know when I'm melting gold, you will get little bits of gold that retain in the crucible in the slag. So when I've finished with the crucible, I just, throw it into a bucket And then when I've got time on my hands, I'll crush the crucibles up.
Yeah. So you use a dolly pot, crush it up, and
I've got a it's a crusher, but it's a motorized one.
Yeah.
That you throw the stuff in the top, it spins around and it comes out like powder.
Yeah. Do you have to pan it off then, or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried a river sluice once. This is going back a couple of years ago, but I had some rock that was going 3 grams to the kilo. That's rich, right? And I crushed it and I put it in the river sluice, and the sluice caught a bit of the gold, but most of it was going down the drive. I think I've talked about this before. So I had to shovel all the dirt up that was going down the drive, and I panned it off. Yeah, the old-fashioned way. Yeah, so if I didn't know, but no, that was good. I've got to get back there again. Get some. Oh, we have got some buckets. Remember we went there?
Yes, we do.
Some of it's in Ballarat, some of it's here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Nathan's got a big tub of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got to crush that up.
Yes, make a weekend of it.
Might make a good Christmas present. So yeah, that's the relic of the week. Look, they come in different sizes, you know, from little sample ones, the little round ones, to larger than that ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Depending on how much gold they were melting.
Yep.
Like you're not going to melt half an ounce of gold in that. It's going to be
huge.
Probably a kilo of gold.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Quite substantial. Yeah. So that's the relic of the week.
And what's the gold of the week?
Nothing pretty, but that was bought.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, all gold's nice, isn't it? But it's just a blob. A customer who'd found lots of little bits, melted it down. I think it was about, off memory, about 40 grams there.
I wonder if they posted this in our Lucky Strike Gold group, because I saw a very similar post last week of someone showing how all their finds melted into a blob.
No, I did see that. I don't think that was Steve. But yeah. But there's 40, I think it was 40 grams off memory.
Okay.
Which multiply that by 200. So that's $8,000 worth just there.
Crazy.
It is crazy, very crazy. Yeah. Look, we've been buying a bit of gold, but most of it is smaller stuff, you know. And with
people cashing in to get their Chrissy presents.
Yeah, look, that's what I used to do too. You know, if I wanted something for Christmas, I'd sell a bit of gold, you know. Or if something popped up, you know, the motor blew up in the car, you'd sell a little bit more to pay for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Things are good at the moment in the gold industry.
Yes. So
very good.
Looking up. Our best sellers this week.
I know what its number one's going to be.
What?
2000s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back at number one.
Back at number one.
The Made from Us hats are back in number two. The Gold Atlas Victoria by Doug Stone. People are buying up on that.
And I reckon I know why people are buying that.
Why?
Because we've sold so many 2000s, people are buying the book to see where the surfacing areas are.
That's a good idea.
That's what I reckon there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did have these on sale as well over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Okay.
So another good reason
to buy up.
Same with the scoops. So they're at number 4, and Pay Dirt 600 grams at number 5. And
I reckon people are buying the Pay Dirt bags for a stocking filler.
Yeah,
I would
good
say.
Chrissy present, isn't it?
Yep.
Even the Gold Atlas, I think, is a great Chrissy present.
I think they're all great Christmas presents.
Yeah, they are actually.
I'd be rapt if I was a newbie and coming into the industry to get a 2000.
Yeah.
Switch on and go machine.
Absolutely.
Great fun.
All right, we'll go to our first video of the night, which is us at the Sovereign Hill Lookout.
Oh, gee. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it's Darren here from Lucky Strike Gold in Geelong and Golden Relics Prospecting Adventures. We're actually up behind Sovereign Hill in Ballarat, and there's a lookout here that you can actually drive so the public can come here, but there's a sign here, where it says that there was a hole down there called the jewellery shop, which produced, this is incredible, for every foot that was dug, they got 500 ounces out of it. It's just incredible. And I did read there somewhere that they got well over a tonne of gold out of it. But yeah, that was it there. Now, I do know that the hole was down on Main Road and there's a monument. But look, it's good to come up to a lookout like this because you get to look at the lay of the land. And if you come over here, there's an old brass plaque and it shows you where all the different hills and mines were. So it says Eureka Stockade, Poverty Point, so you probably wouldn't go there because there wouldn't have been much gold. The Lamberis number 4 mine. Yeah, a bit of water in here, but yeah, the Prince Regent Battery, and there's the jeweller's shop that we were talking about. But yeah, it's just good to have a look around and see the lay of the land.
Nice little spot. I didn't even know that existed until you showed me.
Okay. I know a lot of people show the actual sign and it says on this site was the famous jewellery box shaft, you know, producing X amount of gold. But not a lot of people, even people from Ballarat, don't know that that's there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so you've got to go up behind Sovereign Hill and it looks like you're going to the accommodation section of it. And then you turn right and it goes to a lookout. There's a little rotunda there, that board, and yeah, that other brass thing. It's good just to get up there and have a look and see where some of the mines were.
Yeah, get a lay of the land.
And when I was pointing to some spots on there, I thought that's on the old signs that I bought.
Oh, okay.
The Lamberis mine and yeah, a few of the other mines on there. Canadian Gully 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I thought it was interesting that you pointed out Poverty Point and you're like, well, I wouldn't go there.
I wouldn't go because, yeah, it was very poor, Poverty Point.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's like you got to look at some of the names of the gullies and that.
Yeah.
If they were called Nuggety Gully, obviously there's nuggets there.
Yeah.
But if they were called, I'll give you a really good example. One out near Barkstead, near Dalesford, was called Bread and Fat Gully. So it was only you got enough gold to buy
for your bread and butter.
bread and fat, or butter, you know, look at the names of the gullies.
Yep, because they're quite literal back then.
Yeah. I'll have to take you to the lookout at Creswick. Did I take? There's one there and it's got a similar thing and it points to the gullies and the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, love the history. Yep. Love the history. Yeah.
All right. So we had a customer entry of them finding a nice chunky nugget by a riverbank.
Oh, wow.
So I'll jump in. This time we have a video for this. So we'll jump in.
A little bit of prospecting along the edge of the bank of a creek here. Nice target. Oh, get fucked. Check that out. Not bad. Oh, be fucked.
Hallelujah.
That's nice. That's near half an ounce.
Sweet.
Beautiful, isn't it?
No, nice. Yeah, trying to work out roughly what the weight of that nugget would have been. It probably would have been close to an ounce.
Yeah.
So 3/4 to an ounce, I would say.
Yeah.
That's what, $4,000 to $6,000 roughly. Nice. Yeah. Looked a bit soupy though, the water. Yeah. So messed up the coil, but yeah. Don't know what machine it was.
Looked like a 5, do you reckon?
Yeah, to me it looked like a 5 and the 12-inch Evo. Great combination.
Yeah.
great combination.
Nugget finder coil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'd say they're putting a dam in on a block somewhere.
Seems to be a successful method for some people.
Yeah, yeah, no, good on
But
them.
that already had water in it.
Yeah, it did. Probably rained the night before. But yeah, nice nugget. You know,
beautiful.
Would have been nice to see it cleaned up. Yeah, I'd say it'd be nice, bright colour bit. Yeah, and it looks like alluvial gold because it wasn't rough. So yeah, no, nice. Well done.
Now, our product of the week, I don't even know if you've seen these. They're new to the store.
Well, I've been stuck in Thomastown.
Thomastown will get them soon, hopefully.
Okay. It's a new, oh, wow, pink scoops.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, very nice. I want one. And shout out to Stacey Pink. If you do not have a pink scoop, please let us know and we will make sure you get one.
Okay. We'll send her out one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know if you've got one in the comments, and if not, come in and collect one.
Yep. Nice. Nice bright colour too.
Yeah, you can still see it in the
You're not going to
ground
lose that one.
Yeah. And the gold will still stand out nice
it
on
will.
it too.
Yep, nice. Okay.
All right, our tip of the week is on the Gold Monster 2000, an ID of 1 is about as strong as of a hint as you'll get. It's an extreme likelihood of gold sitting under the coil.
Yeah. I have found that sometimes you'll get a little sound. It doesn't move. The gold indicator doesn't move to the left, to the right. But like you said last week, when you scrape that little bit off, then it comes into play. Yeah. If you're ever in doubt, whether it's a deep target or shallow target, just take that top off.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, it works with any detector too.
Yeah, it does. That's yeah. And that's what I was explaining on the tours. Like, you know, if you get a ground noise, that's what a bigger nugget can sound like too.
Exactly.
In some areas, if like it might be ground balance, but the noise is still there, always take the top off. And hopefully it comes in a bit louder for you.
All my best nuggets have been those ones that sound questionable or sound iffy, and then scope a bit off and it gets stronger.
Yeah. I noticed in one of the videos there, I was using my shoes to scrape, and that's why my knees aren't the best. Bad knees. You'll find most prospectors who started back in the 80s, their knees are buggered for that reason. They're not designed to go sideways. Yeah.
All right, let's have a drum roll, please.
Da-da-da-da. What are we drum rolling to?
WA all-inclusive dates.
Yep.
Now, let's delve into them. We've got 2 locations for the all-inclusives. Location 1 is Laverton. Now, this one you'll be staying at a hotel, same as normal, all meals included, all transport, and all the rest of it.
All transport once they get to Perth.
Yeah,
and then we pay for their transport from them to where we're doing, which will be a flight from Perth to Laverton.
Yeah.
Not Laverton, Laverton.
That's what I said.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. So, and then we'll pick you up in the bus.
Yeah.
Take you back to the motel, put your luggage in, and then we're out that afternoon chasing the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my favourite spot actually. You know how much gold I've got from that area. But yeah, that'll be good.
So first tour in Laverton is from the 1st of June till the 8th of June. 1st of June is a Monday till the 8th is a Monday. And then the second tour will be the 8th of June to the 15th of June. So there is the option to, some people like to do the full 2 weeks. So they are back to back again.
Yeah. It just means on that particular day, we generally take out the ones that are doing the 2 weeks out to a location. They detect, and we have a guide there walking around helping them out. And then we go into town and pick up the second group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have the second location, which is Leonora. This is from the 22nd of June, another Monday, till the 29th of So, yep, till the 29th. And then the second Leonora tour is the 29th to the 6th of July.
Okay, another interesting area.
Yes.
Yeah, it is very good.
So the tag-alongs will begin shortly after, but those dates we are still confirming.
Yeah.
But the all-inclusives do always book out very fast.
They do.
So, and I think doing it in these 2 parts as well will make them book out.
Yeah, and the pricing and that we've got to confirm that yet with.
That'll all be on the website now. So if you got our newsletter today, you can book directly. There's buttons on that. Otherwise, go to goldenrelics.com.au and you'll be able to book through there.
Yeah.
Spots are limited.
And I will be having 6,000s and 2,000s for that one.
That is exciting.
Because the 2,000 is going to open up a lot of the ground again on numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So one thing I didn't mention is the Leonora 2 tours there. You're in Miners Dongers.
Yep.
So Laverton is a hotel and Leonora is the Miners Dongers.
Yeah. Sometimes with Laverton, the overflow, there is dongers out the back there too.
Yeah.
But nice atmosphere. So
yeah. Any key differences you'd say between the ground at Laverton and Leonora?
No, it's similar-ish ground actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, what to look for and no, it'll be good.
Yes, I'm looking forward
Not
to it.
giving too much away.
All right, so we've got the QR code up if you want to join our newsletter. But otherwise, we're going to jump into the next video where we're in Canadian looking at the mine shafts.
Oh, yeah. These were filmed, couple of weeks ago?
A few weeks ago. It was before we filmed all the Gold Monster 2000 footage, and now that's leapfrogged its way in.
But like I said, we've got to get out there and do some more because people are really loving the little bits out in the bush.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
All right, let's jump into this video.
Yeah, we're up in Canadian, which is a suburb of Ballarat. Quite an interesting area. There's all miners' holes going down there looking for alluvial gold. So that's gold that has come out of the reef or the source and is weathered. And there's probably, 50 holes running down through there. And then there's another lot of holes over the back running that way. So the holes come up this way, up the hill, and down the bottom of that gully. They're also running up this gully, and they run to this hole, which is actually the source. Now, this has got a cage on the top, but it is a very deep, but that was the source of the gold. So that was the reef. And then the gold has shed down to the side of the hill here and down that gully. But quite an interesting place. And the white clay that you see here, this is what they call white pipe clay. They call it pipe clay because it's white, and that's what the old timers used to make their pipes out of.
There we have it.
That's it. Interesting place that, because you had the source of the gold, but the gold had dropped down to the west and to the north on that hill. And look, I've got a lot of pieces there, but nothing bigger than about 7 grams.
Yeah.
I remember there was one little patch I got there and the gold was really rough and jagged. Yeah. But that's interesting place there.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to mention where it is. So I want to go back with the 2000. Yeah, it's only a small area too. It's probably only good for, 2-3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people might know where it is, but I'll know if they've been watching, because when I go back, if there's all little holes everywhere, I'll know. But yeah, interesting place.
All right, our topic of the night is what to look for in controlled burns and bushfires.
Look, we're coming into that time of the year where, unfortunately, there's bushfires.
Yeah.
There has been a few controlled burns going on. Controlled burns are where they burn off certain areas so that if there is a bushfire, it might stop at that controlled burn, doesn't go any further. Now, a lot of people are onto it. I think the last time I talked about this, someone had a go at me and said, "Oh, what are you doing telling people about, controlled burns and that?" But
that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here to help you guys. So look, when there's a controlled burn, you can look up on your phone where they're doing the burn offs, which is fires near me. I look up,
yeah,
and it'll come up a map of Victoria, and the actual fire might be black, which means it's still going. But if it's not black, it might mean that it's being patrolled by the Parks Victoria, because when they burn off an area, they will not let you in straight away. It might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, until they think it's safe.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, I know they did a controlled burn years ago out at Beaufort, and because there's a lot of white ants in the trees at Beaufort, they eat from the inside out. The trees were burning internally, and the trees burn and all of a sudden they'll fall over. So they never let people in there for about a month, actually, because they just felt it was too dangerous. So when you are allowed in there, you go in there. But what you've got to look for is, there's 2 things that I look for on a bushfire area or controlled burn. And one is on the inside of the shallow holes, you get everyone goes on the outsides of the holes. But not many people can go on the insides of the holes because there's too many leaves and sticks and branches. But after a bushfire or controlled burn, it's just clear.
Yeah.
So you can stand inside that hole and just do the insides, because when the miner was digging the hole, the last bit of gravel that they threw out is the rich dirt. And if they didn't know what they were doing, they were throwing gold away. But some of the gold would go over the back side of the heap, but some would fall back on the inside.
Yeah.
So that's the first place I go, inside the holes. But this is a really big tip. What I look for is the more ash that is on the ground, the more twigs and leaves have burnt. So I know that there was lots of vegetation there. But if you see just a little sprinkling of ash, it was just a few leaves that have burnt. I don't waste my time on that.
Yeah.
I go to where there's more ash, knowing that vegetation was a lot thicker. Or you might see a line of ash, and that is where a tree has fallen onto the ground, it's burnt, and you've got under that tree to do.
Yeah.
And there'll be more ash there. You will get a few false signals, but I remember getting a false signal on the charcoal. I moved the charcoal with my boot. It was still there, and it was a nugget underneath the charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, there a while back, Luke from Colac got a big nugget under a log.
Yeah.
Now, if you were in that area and it burnt off and you saw a lot of charcoal there, you would go over that and, you'd get it.
Yeah. Just unlocks ground that you previously couldn't detect.
And don't waste your time on the clear areas.
Yeah.
Because the chances are that someone has been over that clear area, but areas where there's more charcoal, is new ground, in my opinion. Yeah. So, unfortunately, there will be bushfires this year. And like I said, they've just started doing controlled burns.
Yeah.
So keep an eye open. I know there was one up Bendigo Way. I looked at the map just the other day, actually. And I think there was another, no, I can't remember where the other one was. Yeah. But have a look and just see. And you'll probably see me out there if I've got time. If I've got time. Yeah.
Well, now we've got some more helpers in the shop, then
we have.
We get some more time
more
up our
time off.
sleeves.
Yeah.
Got Lizzie and Matt in Melbourne now.
We have, both nice, friendly people.
Yeah.
So, do well.
Yes.
Yeah, just after another person, but I think we might have that person. I don't know if Mum's talked to you.
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
someone come in
Yeah.
to the shop last week and
Yeah.
said they're interested in
Yeah.
helping out. So
Otherwise, if you're interested, let us know.
yeah, we're after a casual at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casual for Thomastown.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days a week. So yeah. No, it's going to be a nice shop, that one.
Yes, I'm excited. I've been working on the designs for the outside of it.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be fun.
Oh, fun. Yeah, it's going to be good. Going to be good.
All right,
Okay,
I think
what else?
that's all for today.
That's it.
Do you know, I was just thinking, I used to be so nervous doing these.
You do a better job than what I do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Now it's a piece of cake. Just feels like a conversation on the couch, which it is.
It is on the couch. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's all for tonight, guys.
Okay. We'll see you out in the goldfields.
See you next Tuesday.
See ya.